What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyng Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. So today we got day 2 of Diddy's trial. We are still in the jury selection phase. I got two articles that I'm gonna read from TMZ. Then we'll get into a video clip. First article from TMZ, it says Diddy trial, white/black guys dominate day two of jury selection. Diddy's defense team and federal prosecutors are adding 16 more potential jurors to the pool, and one of them has strong feelings about the Cassie beating video. After 2 days of jury selection, there are now a total of 35 people in the jury pool. Today's selections break down like this: 5 white men, 4 black men, 3 black women, 2 white women, 1 Latino man, and 1 woman whose ethnicity isn't clear. Perhaps the most interesting selection among that group was a man who told the judge he had seen the hotel surveillance video of Diddy attacking Cassie. He said Diddy looked angry and hostile and entitled during the brutal scene. That information was not enough for the judge to excuse him. Obviously, prosecutors would not and didn't take issue with a juror who has those feelings, but the defense did not object either. Of course, it's not a slam dunk that guy ends up on the 12-person jury. Once they've been picked, enough people for the pool of potential jurors, prosecutors, and the defense will whittle it down to 18, including 6 alternates. Prosecutors get 6 preemptory challenges, and the defense gets 10 challenges, which they use to remove potential jurors without showing cause. Worth noting, the jurors will not be sequestered for the trial. TMZ is covering all developments in the detail for the length of the trial, and we've got answers to all your questions. Okay, so it seems like there's going to be more men on this jury. That would be the smart thing to do, is to have more men on that jury, because I'm pretty sure a lot of women are they're going to feel a type of way. We got the breakdown of 5 white men, 4 black men, 3 black women, 2 white women, and 1 Latino man. Yeah, that jury, that sounds like that'll be pretty much a pretty good jury for him. I'm not sure, though, but yeah, 9 men, 5 women, yeah. Because I see more men seeing his side of things versus women. We're going to get into this other article I have about his kids not showing up during jury selection. It says, Diddy's kids were still turning up for our dad once jury selection wraps. The absence of Diddy's kids during jury selection this week ain't a sign of trouble. They're still riding hard for their dad, TMZ has learned. Family sources tell TMZ they're just waiting for jury selection to wrap, and you better believe they'll be there once things kick off, showing up for their dad like they always have in court. To confirm, we're told there's zero bad blood between Diddy and his kids. In fact, it's all love. Right now, his twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, have been busy juggling prom and school, but again, the whole crew still plans to pull up to court to support their dad. Bottom line, Diddy's kids are standing by him, still holding out hope their dad's going to be okay, even with the serious charges hanging over him. Diddy faces 2 counts of ex-trafficking, 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, and 1 count of racketeering, but he pleads not guilty across the board. Right now, jury selection is crawling along at the Manhattan Federal Courthouse with so many red flags popping up. Potential jurors are getting bounced left and right. However, opening arguments are still on track for next week. No delays yet. We're going to get into this video, and I'll come back with my commentary.
The federal sex trafficking trial of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Fox 6's Lisa Evers joins us live from Lower Manhattan. And Lisa, you were inside the courtroom all day. Have any jurors been picked yet?
Yes, they have. It's day 2 of the federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial of Sean Diddy Combs, and the jury selection is continuing. We've seen a variety of people from all walks of life up on that stand being questioned by being questioned by the judge, including a massage therapist, a teacher, and an MTA supervisor. Now, Sean Diddy Combs sat with his defense team, paying close attention to the answers given by potential jurors. He walked into court wearing his approved trial uniform of sweatshirt and dark slacks, or sweater, shirt, and dark slacks, and was clearly taking an active role in the selection. He listened carefully to what was said, taking notes and passing notes to his attorneys. They were questioned by Judge Arun Subramanian, who told them they will need to be able to devote 8 weeks, 2 full months to the trial at the minimum. The initial group of 700 has been whittled down to just dozens. In the first day and a half, 25 people made the cut to be in the final round. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty in terms of the jurors, and one of the reasons for the quick pace is the questionnaires they filled out last week, says prominent jury and trial consultant Faye Honig. Here's what she had to say.
This is one of the benefits of a juror questionnaire. The attorneys and trial teams have already had about a week with these jurors. So they've already submitted a list of who they know is not going to sit on the jury, and they know who's going to show up. So there already is some background information that they've been able to collect.
Now, dozens of jurors have already been dismissed for a variety of reasons, from family and work commitments to their opinions about the case. They are on track to finish this jury selection by tomorrow night, which was the judge's initial goal. We're live in Lower Manhattan. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Lisa, thank you.
All right, and we're back. So in that video clip, we learned that we still had another hodgepodge of people as jury selection continues. They had a massage therapist, a teacher, and an MTA supervisor. They say Diddy was paying close attention to the jurors and their answers. I bet he was, because his life depends on these jurors who they pick. So I can imagine that he was paying close attention to who the hell they're going to pick. He was wearing, again, dark slacks and a sweater. It seems like that's going to be his uniform for the case. I guess he's wearing that to make himself look more Bill Cosby-ish. Heathcliff Huxtable. I guess he's trying to look like more of a, young man that wouldn't do any of these things that he's charged of. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why that's his uniform, but it seemed like day 1 and day 2, he's worn a sweater and some dark slacks with the button down underneath. Okay, and we also have that there's 25 people who made the final round. So those 25 people are more than likely, some of those are going to be our juror members. The judge also told them that they need to dedicate at least 8 weeks for this trial. So we're going to be dealing with this for at least 2 months at the least. So we'll be here for 2 months talking about Diddy. And also tomorrow night, they think they will have their jury. So tomorrow we should have our jury, which the judge planned for a 3-day selection process, and he wanted to have that jury picked. So tomorrow, hopefully, we will have our jury and we can be off to the races and get our opening statements. It's been your boy Kyng Pablo. Let's continue the conversation in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Peace.